Welcome fellow Kiss fans, welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan, and as this is Halloween weekend, I thought tonight we would celebrate quickly some Halloween style fun. I have been on a gigantic Japanese hot face for some reason. I do not know why, and I thought about it, and I think it is because for some odd reason, maybe stemming back to high school, I associate Japan Kiss with Halloween. And I think a lot of that comes from our first bootleg that we ever bought. I bought Kiss Live in Japan and Inner Sanctum from Peter Arquette in high school. And we watched this tape so much over and over again. Inner Sanctum was one of our very first loves of the Kiss universe. And the Live in Japan show, Young Music Show, was just amazing, and there was something about it that just was so horror movie to me. I don't know if it was the Destroyer era or Gene kind of taking on that Godzilla Japan horror movie type mystique. I know the God of Thunder from Young Music Show is kind of very demonic, and I just always associated horror to Japan Kiss, and Halloween time Japan Kiss is always kind of a fun rabbit hole to dive down. We also watched this bootleg so much that quotes from this bootleg entered our vocabulary. We would always say top show. And for some reason we loved the Gina Davis, Eric Carr fan.
What do you like about Kiss so much?
They're really good, they're top.
And we even incorporated the Japan show into our vocabulary because we would end conversations imitating our friend Mike, and we would just end a conversation saying, "Young Music Show end." So there you have a little nerd fun of the 90s nostalgia, tying Japan into Halloween. Add into that, discovering Music Life magazine for the first time. Our friend Mike, who we imitated saying Young Music Show End, had Music Life. Danny and I had never seen it before. Just being able to see all of these cool ass pictures that you've never seen before in text you can't read was a strange experience for a young Kiss fan going into this fandom. It was very stranger in a strange land, and it was fascinating, and Japan Kiss has always been a place of intrigue for me. The Music Life magazines to me are like coffee book table worthy books. They're not books, they're magazines, but they are so worth it. And the poster that comes inside the black Music Life may be one of the coolest Kiss posters to ever exist. Which brings me to the merch section of this video, and that is Kiss Takes Tokyo 77 by Alain, Bellicha, and Per Strid from the Demons of Rock. This is the second edition, but this is a Japan Tour 77 photo book. And if you can't see Halloween in this cover with that photo of Gene, you don't know what Kiss Halloween is. That spells out Japan Kiss Halloween like nobody's business, and I have fallen head over heels for this book. So I thought tonight, because of that hot face, we would take a look at some of my favorite photos from this amazing book. And one thing I thought amazingly cool that I've never really thought about before is the actual order that Kiss albums were released in Japan. And it goes into wonderful detail about the release of the Japanese records. The debut of Kiss in Japan was Dress to Kill, 1975. Then the release of Alive in October. 76, you got Destroyer in April. Kiss 74 in July. Hotter Than Hell in August. And by December, Rock and Roll Over. You gotta admit, that is pretty fun and cool. And just check out these photos. This photo of Gene especially. Look at that. You can actually see, because of that glare on the black, you can fully see the outline of his makeup. I love that. I've never really noticed that in any other photo, and that just stuck out at me, and I stared at it for a good hour. That is so much fun. That is what it's all about. When you see something like that, it just takes your breath away, and you stare at a magazine for an entire afternoon, hot-faced. There are just so many cool photos in this magazine, and I have been living on a Japan Kiss high for the past couple days. And check out these in-store point of purchase items that came in those albums that we just talked about. So much fun and so Halloween to me. There's something about Kiss in Japan that is just Halloween to me. I would recommend, if you have not ever picked up this book, Kiss Takes Tokyo 77, please do. It is well worth an add to your collection. But one absolutely wonderful blessing out of all of this was the Laserdisc player has always been upstairs because the TV downstairs didn't have the correct outlets for it. So, Laserdisc player has always been upstairs, and Halloween, I am watching Kiss Meets the Phantom on Laserdisc. Pee-wee will be asleep. But that is must-have Halloween fun. And for Halloween, we don't have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, but over the past year, there have been some families with kids, so I do expect a little more trick-or-treaters than normal. Normally, we get like 0 to maybe 5. I expect a little more. We're handing out these.
Full bars, full bars, full bars!
Thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll, nostalgic, Japanese Kiss fun in a Halloween spirit. As you know, if you saw last week's video, the Wax Night basement was decorated for Halloween. I will emphasize was, but we did decorate the upstairs. So there you go. Happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe. If you have a black cat, please bring him inside. Halloween night is the one night most black cats disappear. Or if you have a black dog, do the same. Be good to your babies. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon.